Big Cal and welcome to my world. It is the end of the month, which only means one thing. DIY gaming box. So, quick update first. Videos this month have been mostly non-existent. Yeah, it hasn't been a good month for me. I just really struggled to get anything done, and obviously I didn't actually get anything done, so yay me. Definitely hoping to get some stuff out in May, so yeah, hopefully May's going to be a much better month. I'm even pretty late recording this. I normally do it about a week in advance, the day before. Not only that, but I only got round to testing out the games yesterday, so 2 days before the video. So yeah, it's been a crappy month. Well, anyway, at least I have a haircut now. Yes, I got it done before the shops all opened up and things again here in the UK. My brother cut it, and well, it's not a big long mess anymore, so that's something. Whew. Anyway, shall we just get into the video? So DIY gaming box. Of course, if you don't know what that is, every month I spin this wheel here, and whatever number it lands on correlates with a games console on the sides there. Show that up front there. And then for the next month I have to buy for that particular console with a price limit of £25, and I have to get a good mix of quality and quantity. I'm just going to put that over there for later for when we spin. So when I spun the wheel last month, it landed on the PlayStation 4. And I was pretty excited about that because the PlayStation was a massive library, but it was actually much harder than I was expecting, because most of the top games I already own, or the few that I don't at the moment, are still out of my price range with the £25 budget. And the rest of the games are sort of, there's tons of ports and remasters from games that I already have on other systems, and then multi-platform games. A lot of them I own on the Switch, so I didn't want to really get on the PlayStation 4 as well. So I actually had a pretty difficult time with this one. I didn't expect it, so I ended up going for 2 games that I wasn't even really sure I was going to like, but I picked them up because I've sort of been eyeing them up for a while. I think the first one was out on the PS3 anyway, so this is in fact a remaster, but the sequel I think is exclusive to the PS4 generation. Anyway, let's just dive in, shall we? And yes, spoiler, 2 games. Right, so first up we have, might as well get them both out to be honest. Put the box down there out of the way. I don't have a table at the moment, it's been used for something else. So first up is Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered. Yes, and this cost me £12.96 and it was brand new. Yep, still sealed and that, got it off a normal website, wasn't from eBay or anything. Yeah, so that was dirt cheap, very happy with that. So I've been eyeing this up since it came out because, you know, Level 5, JRPG, and Level 5 have done work on a number of Dragon Quest games, so I was pretty sure it was going to be some good RPG turn-based combat. So yeah, and then the animation style is from Studio Ghibli, which not really my thing in terms of the films that they've done. I've seen bits of one of them. Is it My Friend Totoro or something? It's just weird, I don't really get it. Not for me. But the animation style is fantastic, and the game looks amazing. And a lot of the character designs, well, the enemy designs, really do remind me a lot of Dragon Quest as well. It's sort of mixed between Dragon Quest and Pokemon, which is quite fun. Yeah, so I was happy to finally pick this up and really give it a go, and I finally did it last night. Played for about an hour and a half. So I got the basic idea of the story, some of the characters, and most importantly what I was waiting for was the combat. It took me about 40 minutes before I got into a battle. But yeah, so you play as a kid called Oliver, and spoiler, his mum has a heart attack and dies. What a fun game. Yeah, so, you know, he's just crying in his room for 3 days straight. Cries on a little doll that his mum made him. And it turns into a creature called Mr. Drippy. Yeah, turns out his soul was trapped in the doll and for some reason being cried on lifted the curse, and he's the High Lord, the Lord High Lord of the Fairies or something. Yeah, weird. He's from another world. It's been taken over by some dark entity, and Oliver is the pure-hearted one who can save the day. And so they get a magic wand and a spell book, and they travel to Mr. Drippy's world, where Oliver has to save the day. Yeah. So, combat, you have a magic wand to hit things with, and you do eventually learn some spells. Yes. Combat is a little odd because, while it is technically turn-based, it also has sort of a timing mechanism to it, where you click attack, and you'll just wander over and you'll just start beating the enemy a couple of times, and there's a clock that goes around for how long the attack lasts for and how many times it'll get hit. And as you're hitting the enemy also hits you. So it's a weird turn-based style gameplay that looks more like action style. It's a little odd, but thankfully it is turn-based, because action RPGs, I really do struggle to play those these days. Yeah, and of course you get some spells and things. You get a familiar, which is basically just like having your Pokemon character, I guess. You can send him out, he'll do attacks, and you can switch back to you on the fly and attack as well. So yeah, it seems like a fun combat system. The story, kind of generic, but you know, I've come to expect that from playing, you know, Pokemon and Dragon Quest games. I'm not always looking for some deep, complex story in JRPGs. I just want some, you know, fun combat mechanics, a fun world to travel into, and yeah, that's all I need. It's also hilarious that Mr. Drippy has a Welsh accent. I don't know why that's hilarious. It's just not really something I expect to come across in a game like this. Yeah, so there we have Ni no Kuni, and then of course I got Ni no Kuni 2. Revenant Kingdom. Okay, there is no gameplay footage for this because while I have it installed on my system, downloaded the update, whatever, blah blah blah, haven't played any of it yet, just because I don't want to accidentally spoil myself from anything that might happen in this game that carries over into this game. I know absolutely nothing about it, so I don't even know if that's true. Yeah, so picked up the sequel. This one cost me £6.50 on eBay. This was pre-owned, of course, but fantastic condition. Yep, even comes with some postcards and things like that, so that's nice and cool. Yeah, so I'm happy I finally took the dive into this series, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing it soon. Currently just finishing up on another RPG game of all things, so I'll dive into this RPG once I finish with that RPG. Then after that I've got this RPG to do, and I've got another RPG to play. Jesus, I'm just playing nothing but RPGs these days. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, Ni no Kuni remastered and the sequel for a combined cost of, I've got it written down here. This is how professional I am. Got it written down on the back of a Galaxy Caramel wrapper. Yeah, it cost me a total of £19.46, which left me with £5.54. Ordinarily, I would have gotten another game with that price, but the more I looked, the more I realised there wasn't that much else I wanted, certainly not within that price range. There are obviously a number of games you can get for that price and less, obviously pre-owned and things, even a couple of new games, but just none of them were anything that I particularly wanted. Nothing that stood out. It's like, oh, I might give that a try at least. It's all like, no, I already know I don't really want that one. So, yeah, a bit of a struggle going with PS4. I was surprised. And this is what replaced Wii U, because Wii U's impossible for me now. I've got everything I need for that, except for a couple that are without the, out of the price budget. So, yeah. Well, there's only one thing to do now, and that is spin the wheel and see what I have to collect for in the month of May. So, let's get the camera off, if I can. Really struggled getting this off earlier. Come on, twist, Come on. There we go. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Come on, there we go. Got that off now. Let's see, how's the lighting over here? It is adequate enough. Right, so let us spin the wheel and see what it lands on. Come on, something other than PlayStation. I think we've had PS3 and PS4 twice. It's only not twice, but just 2 months in a row. So looking for something a little different. Maybe something we've never had before. Oh, what are you? 26. So close to 0 for Cal's choice. Okay, 26 is PlayStation 3 again. No, I'm going to spin again. We just had that the previous month. I think we need a bit more variety, to be honest. So let's see what we get. Come on. Right, there we go. 12, I think that is. Let's have a look. Yes, that is 12. So 12 is the Nintendo GameCube. Let's get some light on me. There we go. Look at my beautiful face. Yeah, GameCube. I've done pretty well in the past with GameCube. I've got a number of games within the budget, but I think it's going to be one of those where I'm only going to get 1, maybe 2 games if I'm lucky. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting month of May. We'll see what I get. So anyway, I'm bigcal. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the pickups I got this month. Let me know if there's anything for GameCube I should particularly look out for next month. So, I'll see you again next time.